here for the Tech Conversation Zoom party. We're calling it a conversation because obviously it's not an uptight-ish, Zoom party, but I think it's that we need to have a relaxed atmosphere in order to have the best kind of conversation to push, this narrative and learn more in areas where we need to, still grow. We all definitely need room for improvement. Parenting is such a hard, hard job, but it's a job that if we want the best out of our children, we must be ready to be deliberate and intentional. And I want to applaud, Brighter Girls Life Initiative for putting this together. It's such an amazing initiative. It's a necessary conversation to have. And I applaud all of the people that are here as well that have joined the conversation with us. It's going to be an amazing time. For the next couple of hours, we're going to be having the most necessary, amazing, entertaining conversation. And I know at the end of it all, we're all going to be better for it. Our children will be better for it. And it will be totally amazing. So we have a lineup of speakers for you today. We have amazing speakers. Our convener is here. Mrs. Paula Fade is here. We also have speaking today, Mrs. Claire Idara Nani. She will also be talking today, as well as we have Folusho Badamosi. We have Tomike Adeoye, who is a social media influencer. We also have Dele Tejo Show is here as well. And they have diverse topics, all that has to do with tech. And but they have different angles that they're all coming from. And it's going to be amazing. My name is Ronke Kiwa Onofuwa, and I'm so honored to host this online conversation with Brighter Girls Life Initiative. I'm a mom of 3. I have 2 teenagers and 1 toddler. So for me too, I'm here to learn. I'm going to be plugged in here, like listening to all of the speakers, because my teenagers are also at that point where it's like, whew, Lord have mercy. So I'm definitely here to learn as well as to host the event. All right, without going, on for too much longer, we're going to hear from our convener. Our convener is here today. Mrs. Paula Fade has joined us, and we'd like to hear what the thought process. I'm sure a lot of thought went into putting this together. I'm sure a lot of things happened as well to reinforce the fact that this needed to happen. I've had my chat with her, and she's told me quite a few things that made her know that this was very necessary and an important, conversation to have. And I'd love to welcome her. Let me tell you a bit about her. For those who may know her, you know that she's a personal development expert for teenagers. She's a US certified girl empowerment coach, a trained youth mentor, and a member of the Women Empowering Girls Network, Dallas, Texas, USA. She's certified in youth first aid, mental health USA, also certified to teach the Girl Meets World curriculum. She's a sought after speaker, and also she's put this amazing event together. So I know we can't all clap for her, but I applaud her once again as I welcome her to speak to us about this initiative.
Thank you all so much, and thank you, Rocket, for having for being the host of this amazing event. For us, it's an honor to have the best of the best sitting on this seat within the way today. And I want to say thank you to all parents that have, made the commitment and made the time to be here. It's such a very important conversation to be having, and I'm glad that we are doing this. Sorry. Okay, and I'm glad that we're doing this. All right, so like I said before, the tech conversation started about a year ago when I saw the way that young people were engaging with their gadgets, technology. The truth is that whenever we have, that interface with kids, we always acknowledge that they were already addicted to their technology. That was last year. So I saw the way they were engaging with their teams, how much time was spent on their phones. And the interesting thing was that their parents didn't know. That was a year ago. A lot of teens were already getting depressed and all of that due to social media and all of that. So at that point in time, I decided to start writing that guide that will help parents to engage their teenagers and their children more. All of a sudden, COVID-19 happened, and the truth is that the world has changed. Technology already has changed the way we were running things, and the truth is, it's even advanced even more and more. It's even advanced more and more. So, for instance, there was a time where you had to be at work. you had to be at work physically to be in the office. But all of a sudden, people are working from home and almost just fine, which also makes the world a much more global village. It means that you can actually take a job in any part of the world and it's just fine. So everything has changed. Technology has just advanced. And the question is, why not parenting? So why not parenting? If we don't wake up to the reality that things have changed, the way our children are engaging with technology has changed, the time they are spending with their gadgets has changed, we should not be the last to adapt to this change, and we should not be changing because of the adverse results that we are going to be seeing in some years' time. And that is why I knew that the tech conversation was so needed. And I want you to know that the conversation isn't just about sex, it's a lot. So, for instance, are you thinking about how your child has been spending their time? So, for instance, I have a child that really used to be an advocate, that he needs a lot. And these days, because of the numbers of time they have, technology is coming to play to help them use up that time. And I can almost see that gifting of reading is almost being exchanged for the time they're spending on gadgets. Imagine that. And so if you are a parent that you are not observing the difference, you would have seen that after 4 months, which we have already been in this lockdown, after the space of 4 months, a year, that your child's structure, behavior has changed. And there is also much going on in the technology space. When we talk about technology, I'm talking about media space that parents need to be working to. Then I also want the conversation to be much more robust. The world, we used to say the future of work, but now it's not more the future of work. It is not the now of work because of the space that new technology has advanced. So there is that to start thinking about. The job or the career you would have settled for 20 years ago, 15 years ago, is probably not even in competition right now. So the future of work, or let me say the now of work has changed. We now have animation, we now have gaming, we now have the social media space, which is now a big thing. A lot of young people want to be online. A lot of young people are now the TikTok queens. A lot of people are staying on, they now have Instagram, they're now brand influencers, they are pulling their weight. But the truth is that the social media space it can be a toxic place, it can be a crazy place. So if we are allowing our children, which we don't have a choice, in that much technology or gadget world, are we engaging them? Are we ensuring that they are safe? Are we ensuring that they are disciplined? Are we ensuring that they are well-rounded? And that is the conversation we're having today. And with the robust experts that we have today, I hope that we're able to, have a very rounded conversation. I want you to get ready and please ask your questions. Use the chat room when you're out to, and I hope that at the end of this, we will have tools that will make us better parents and our children, ready to, our children will enjoy the information that will be given from this meeting. So thank you so